Howdy banger pals, Blayne Smith welcoming you to another Metal Monthly Bangers monthly look at what's coming out in metal releases. As always, I have digged through the ditches and burned through the wishes to find you the 5 best underground metal albums coming out this month, as with every other single month. And as per usual, I also have a list of some of the big or noteworthy releases coming out. There's so much to cover in March. March is crazy. So let's get into that. Let's power through that real quick. We're going to start on March 7th. Sorry Metal Monthly didn't come out last week. I gave myself a head injury. March 7th, Christian Mistress released Children of the Earth on Cruz del Sur. Destruction released Birth of Malice on Napalm. Spirit Box released Tsunami Sea on Pale Chord. And Whitechapel released Hymns in Dissonance on Metal Blade. March 14th, now we're in the future. Coheed and Cambria is releasing The Father of Make Believe on Virgin. Metal Monthly Alumni Night releasing Cult of the Serpent Sun on Season of Mist. Sanhedrin is releasing Heat Lightning on Metal Blade. Warbringer is releasing Wrath and Ruin on Napalm, and Wombbath are releasing Beyond the Abyss on Pulverised. March 21st, Bloodywood is releasing New Delhi on Fearless. Jesse, my pal from Bellwitch, has a new band. Corpus Awful is releasing Corpus Awful on 20 Buck Spin. Cradle of Filth is releasing The Screaming of the Valkyries on Napalm. Imperial Triumphant, Goldstar, Century Media, The Worst Thing That Happened to Metal in Years, Lordy are releasing Limited Deadition on Reigning Phoenix. Spirit World are releasing Hell Dorado on Century Media. And closing it out, March 28th, we've got Alien Weaponry, Tara on Napalm, Deaf Heaven, Lonely People with Power on Roadrunner, and Under Oath, the place after this one, MNRK Heavy. That's it. Now, the records I'm jazzed to talk about. Up first, we got a weird, wacky, and wonderful find in Warhammer's Total Maniac on Ván Records, coming out March 12th. So, these guys are German obsessive Hellhammer lovers. It will make sense in a second, and boy did this band give me a roller coaster ride of emotion. So they have one of the best little fact tidbit bio things on Metal Archives I've ever seen. It says, Warhammer are an extremely fanatical tribute band to Hellhammer. In interviews, they often talked about how they spent years gathering the proper equipment to resemble the production, guitar tone, bass tone, drum sound, etc. as perfectly as possible, and despite their early albums' popularity, they often disown them for not sounding similar enough to Hellhammer. Great work, whoever wrote that for Metal Archives. Just, mwah, I salute you. This is just, it makes them sound insane. And then I heard the music and was like, never mind, I salute their quest for perfection with my full heart. Found my new favorite band, let's go download promo. Then the promo email reads, all recordings were in the presence of Volker, who passed away 2 weeks after the last phrases were recorded, finishing the recording process. So my new favorite band is done. Awesome. But if you're gonna go out, this is a record to do it on. I never understood why there aren't more bands doing this like Hellhammer sound. Like, no one's using it. It's on the table. Take it. It's also got a bit of like the Crust Throne era Dark Throne to it, which again, great sound. Everyone's just leaving it on the table. So, hell yeah, Warhammer. R.I.P. Volker. I guess we can't have nice things, but wow, what a awesome record. All right, up next we've got Doomsday, Never Known Peace on Creator-Destructor Records, March 28th.
Rejects of the side, never know peace. And you'll still show me, hell only goes someday. Misery left in the way, instead of scars that still remain. There's no saving me. There's no saving me.
These guys are Oakland crossover thrash, and hot damn, that's a painting by Spencer Davey. Jesus Christ. And it seems like my endless whining is working, and proper, just straight up thrash is back, baby. I don't want to overhype this, but I can't remember the last time I heard a thrash record, especially an American-style thrash record, because Europe is a bit of a cheat code, we all know, that's this good front to back. It's like it was written specifically to make me look dumb, like to make me look wrong, and I love that. While everyone crushes it, and Carlos nails the vocal style perfectly, the star of the show here is absolutely the guitars squealing off and doing whatever they want, whenever they want. The promo email for this record, I'm mentioning promo emails in this a lot, weird. Oh no, Blayne's been gotten to by the industry. He's promoting big Hellhammer worship. The promo email for this record mentions dive bombs not once, but twice. And there's also some bonus guitar solos on the last two tracks that sound familiar. I can't quite place the guitarist. It's saying on the prompter guest solos by Andrew Lee. Wait, what? Get out of here! Get out of here, Andrew! Get out of here! Get out! I'm telling you, you let one Andrew Lee into Metal Monthly, and before you know it, you have a full-blown infestation. First his bands, then he writes my theme song. Before you know it, wait, I'm Andrew Lee, aren't I? Damn it. Well, howdy, banger pals. Andrew Lee here, bringing you the rest of Metal Monthly. The next band is Trold with Skovens Rise on Target Records, March 14th. Oh my god, is he talking about folk metal? Yes, it's Danish. We've got some Munchkin card looking artwork by Martin Helgren. He did the first album as well, and if you think this sounds familiar, it might just be because it's folk metal, or because Trold did feature in Metal Monthly back in March of 2023, and you know I try and bring you new bands every month, but one of the mandates of Metal Monthly is to bring you diversity. Unfortunately, the number one mandate of Metal Monthly is quality, so it's mostly some mix of death and black metal because, sorry, that's who puts out good records that get owned, folk fans. Thankfully, though, Trold is back to save me from the comments. It's got two things that turn folk from unlistenable LARPing into a beer-soaked party, which is, number one, a sense of humor. When a folk band is doing some troll shit, I know I'm in good hands that don't take themselves too seriously. Trolls are my folk guardian angel, and I love all troll bands equally. Number two is harsh vocals. Outside of heavy metal, I still don't want some homie singing at me, and Alan Madsen has that perfect, like, golden era Finn troll growl, and if I was unsure about a second inclusion, they start track 4 with a literal burp, and as a gassy gal, I'm like, relatable content. It should be evident how much I like this next record that I included it. The band is called Rothadás, which is fine, but the album name is, oh god, Töviskert, kísértés, örök, érzete, lidércharang. Saco and Ojo / Pulverised Records, March 21st. That was embarrassing. This is Hungarian Death Doom, and I'm guessing that was Hungarian, and I Do not speak it. We've got a great cover by Chaos Dictator Designs, and yeah, we're back to regularly scheduled Blayne programming now. Unfortunately, this has been a month of fairly superlative heavy releases, so I don't know how I'm going to express how boinkers this record is without it seeming like I'm just some hype man that'll just say whatever about any record. I'll just do some stuff for $10 under a bridge to any record that walks in here, but this is a crazy month. You can't understand. This Metal Monthly could have been a double Metal Monthly. I actually could have done a Metal Monthly this month of Metal Monthly alumni. Like Knight and Lady Beast aren't in here because I've already featured them, and I want them in here. And that's not even talking about the fact that Cult of Extinction released a record this month, which could have been the whole Metal Monthly, just me talking about Cult of Extinction 5 times. Even the up top slop is crazy, assuming you have terrible taste in metal. Cough, Spirit, Token, Sleepbox, Cough. I don't even care enough to do the cough. As you can expect from me, this is Death Forward's Death Doom, completely gooped up with gross atmosphere. It's also wildly a two-piece with drummer Lambert Ledzicki on vocal duty. I still don't believe it's possible to drum and sing at the same time, so he might be a liar, but he's one hell of a drummer and a frequent show stealer on here. His transitions between tempos are wicked, especially for a Death Doom record. He's frequently cranking that tempo up, then up, then up, then I want my damn Hooded Menace record, but this is a great holdover. It's like Never Cross the Dead went to Montreal, and what does everybody do when they go to Montreal? Speed. Everybody does speed. Disclaimer, I don't know if they do drugs or have ever been to Montreal. No slander here. And thus we come to our exciting announcement of the month. Our Patreon is ratcheting up. We have a disgusting amount of content here at Banger that's just sitting on servers of interviews with great metal artists, of documentaries, bonus features from DVDs, and we just have it all, and people can't see it. So we're trying to make our Patreon these days a little Netflix for metal. Every month we're gonna do a big drop of content, of archival stuff, new stuff. We just put up all of Metal a Headbanger's journey on there. It's just on there. You sign up to the Patreon, you get access to all the content. You give us a couple bucks, and I don't need to tell you to get a meal kit. Cook for yourself. Thus we come to our palette cleanse of the month. It's Seven Sisters, Shadow of a Fallen Star, Part 2, Dissonance Productions / Cherry Red Records. Record labels be collabing these days. March 28th.
Tear down the walls as you run, straight through the heart of the sun. I see the fear in your eyes, a loaded gun. Far from the maelstrom inside, over the edge of your mind. Breaking free, embracing me, flame in the darkness, under the sun.
Yep, that's UK progressive heavy metal, and the only thing that can keep me from wincing when I hear prog is if you immediately show me a painted picture of space. This one's by Ryan T. Hancock, so I know it's gonna be like that. How prog is it? Say it with me.
How prog is it?
4 songs, one of them's 20 minutes. Hot damn, that's prog. Despite my internet character, I am an anxious little fellow IRL, so it takes me a lot to send a message for promo from an independent band because I have to ask the band directly and then listen to it, and then sometimes the single is Metal Monthly worthy and the album is something else, and then I have to go, sorry gang, but the lure of that mysterious 20-minute track got me, and I did, and it's in here, so we got a happy ending to the story. This one did feel pretty safe because honestly I think painted picture of space cover prog is its own genre, so much so that whether it's progressive death, thrash, heavy, it doesn't matter. If you appreciate some brush to canvas intergalactic goodness, you don't make insufferable prog. Just toss up this cover beside the Terminalist one and the Iaton one, all Metal Monthly alumni, all different types of prog, all painted space, all good. This record has its requisite floaty space parts, but it actually goes for more big flying heavy metal with Kyle McNeil's soaring voice over top of everything than I was expecting. Like, I thought the 20-minuter would have been more about atmosphere, but it's completely opposite and more of a kind of opus journey type track, which is perfect for the month. I got my sort of flagon of ale swinging out of the way with Trold, and now I'm on to my space journey homework, I guess. So that's the Metal Monthly. That's been it. What a crazy month it is. This is nuts for releases. What are you guys popping off about? What are you guys picking up? Are your wallets hurting? It's a wild month. Like I said, I could have done a double Metal Monthly. So yeah, I got more records to talk about this month. Don't worry. And hey, remember last review where I asked you to roast me in the comments? Well, Gregory Marr had my favorite one with, wouldn't be a Blayne review without more affected stuttering than the King's speech. Thanks, I appreciate it. It's a showbiz trick. My fake stutter covers up my stutter. I also have a real stutter.